Well, welcome back to another Hospice Talk, sponsored here by RC Hospice and Palliative Care. I'm Tom Rupp. I'm the chaplain. I'm here today with our CEO, Oksen.
Hey Tom, good to be here.
Yeah.
Everybody.
How are you feeling today?
Feeling good.
Any pain?
No.
Me either.
How about you?
No,
okay?
sir. No pain.
Great.
That's some of the questions we tend to ask the folks that we visit from time to time.
That's right.
Today is our filming day is September the 15th. And the reason I mention that, you'll see in a moment, as we're thinking about the times that change, time passes. And I was thinking, Oksen, about, I wonder, since we've last filmed, or maybe since last year, we'll say, what are some things about you, me, us, life that haven't changed? Haven't changed.
Okay.
It's still the same.
Stay consistent. All right. I still love to fish.
Okay, that hasn't changed.
That hasn't changed. What else?
My name is still Tom. Hasn't changed.
It's not Thomas?
Thomas. But I go by Tom. My mother used to call me Tommy.
Tommy, there we go.
There we go.
Can I call you Tommy? We'll leave that to your mom. That's fine.
But I'm being silly. These are some basic things. What else that haven't changed?
Yeah.
RC Hospice continues to provide great care.
Yes.
Our palliative program continues to provide great care.
Yes.
We're still here, Oksen and I.
That's right.
And working away here, hoping to let God use us to bless others who are in need. Anything else you can think of that hasn't changed? There's lots of things. I'm still bald. That hasn't changed. That'll never change as far as that goes. I'm not going to ever wear a wig on one of these hospice talks.
Okay.
And Oksen still looks dapper as ever. Hey.
I have to.
Sometimes you change the beard. Sometimes you cut it off and then you grow it back. But all in all, he's the same. I'm the same. Now, here's the thing. What in the past year, I'll say, has changed? And again, it can be very basic and simple things.
Yeah.
What has changed over the past year?
Oh man, so much, right?
Yeah.
I mean, with COVID and ongoing and an issue, still people suffering, and that's been hard. I've lost some weight, taking better care of myself, more health. It's been good. Tom, don't feel bad.
Notice I'm quiet.
Palliative has been a lot more bigger part of what we do here. Really focusing on it. You know what palliative care is, right, Tom?
I sort of do. I have my little angle, but if you don't mind,
I can
answer in front of me, in front of the folks.
So for people who don't know, and palliative care is really an umbrella statement. A lot of care goes into palliative care, but the main focus of what we do here with palliative care is we focus on seniors, and it doesn't have to be seniors, but people with chronic illnesses who don't have the opportunity to go to hospitals often they'd like to, right? And chronic illnesses could be, it doesn't have to be, you're not dying.
Like what? I have diabetes. Does that count?
It does count.
Okay.
Heart disease, hypertension, high blood pressure.
But it's not hospice.
It's not hospice. No. And palliative care, and I know some people think, oh, okay, so you're saying I'm going to die soon, but I'm not dying yet, so let's get on palliative care. Not that at all. Really, it's a concierge service. It's a service where our nurses will come to you at your home, and it could be once a week, could be twice a month, what you need. And you get checked on. We monitor the medication you're taking, we check on your health, and we report it all back to your primary care doctor, which is huge, because most people, is it fun going to the hospital? And how often do they go? Do they go once a year, twice a year? And if they're taking medications and they have a chronic illness, it needs to be monitored better, right? And if they don't have someone to take them or they don't want to go, we come to you. And it's completely covered by insurance. And even if it's not, we'll do it for free. Yeah, we will. That's our focus, to make sure that we take good care of our community and people that we love to take care of. So
definitely believe in it.
Yeah.
And definitely see it as a need in our community. Perhaps you need palliative care or the hospice service for sure.
I'll tell you, if you have, and I hope you do, you have your parents, your grandparents around, this is such a good service for them. My grandparents, my older uncles and aunts, whoever has a chronic illness is being taken care of now in that way. And so consider it. Again, it's free if you don't have insurance. If you do have insurance, it's completely covered by insurance. And it's an amazing service. And it's been proven that people who get looked after more often live longer.
Yep.
And they have a better quality of life.
This is one thing that has changed. Our palliative is growing,
That's right.
and that's a good thing.
Yeah, so let me go into palliative care. It's an umbrella statement. A lot of people think that's hospice. That someone's dying, that it's, care for those who are on their way out. But truly it's not, especially with the way we're focusing on it. Really, it's for people who have chronic illnesses. And so what are chronic illnesses, right, Tom? Diabetes,
That's me.
hypertension, say you're fighting cancer, heart disease, kidney disease, anything that is basically an illness that you're living with. You are not dying, but you need care, right? You need to be looked after. You may be taking medication. And for some people, it's not convenient to go to the hospital, as often as they need to. Maybe they go once a year, maybe twice a year. They're on medication. Is it being monitored as often as it needs to be? Unfortunately, unless you're willing to go and see your doctor, visit him often, pay attention to what's happening, no one else does that for you. Not that your doctors don't care, but some of them are overworked, some of them are really busy. What we offer is a concierge type service. We come to you as often as even once a week if you need it. Our nurses check on you, check your vitals, check the medication you're taking, and we report it all back to your primary care. So you don't lose your doctor. You get to be concierge type looked after. Your doctor looks over everything that we're reporting back to them, and that way you're getting well taken care of. And in my opinion, if you're listening and you're younger, you're middle-aged, if you have a grandparent, if you have a mother, you have a father, anybody who has a chronic illness, really consider this. All of my family members who are elder who have chronic illnesses are on our palliative care services. It's quality of life, and it's been proven they live longer because they're being well taken care of and looked after. So really consider this. Reach out to us. Truly, it's something we would love to help you with. It's no cost to you. It's covered by insurance. If you do have insurance that does not cover it, which is rare, we'll do it for free. Truly, we believe in the service. So, something to really think about.
And this is one thing in our world that has changed, in our RC world, is that our palliative program is growing, and that's a good thing. And perhaps you would like to consider it. So we're talking about what's changed, what hasn't changed, and if you don't mind for a moment, I dug out some of my diaries. I've been writing diaries for 50 years, and so today's September 15th. So I dug out September 15th from 10 years ago. And on September 15th, 10 years ago, we had a special speaker at church. His name is Terry Bennett. And anyway, there was a service that day. There's other things that's going on that day, but I just thought I'd read September 15th from 2012. But I also have September 15th from 1983. I just dug that one out just randomly.
So you've been keeping a record of, or just taking notes for that long?
Oh yeah. Actually, I do 3 books right now every day, but little lines, that's memories.
Amazing.
Yeah,
I love it.
And it's fun to see. And again, it's just what I was 24 years old then. Now, 1983, this young man wasn't even on the earth yet.
No, not yet. Born in 87.
87. So I was 24 years old, and here again, September 15th. 1983. You might like to know I rode the bike to work and I had to wear a jacket because it was getting cooler. This is up in Orange, Virginia. Well, my point just being is sometimes, many things do change and many things don't change.
That's right.
And there's a verse, if I may, from Psalms that sums up what we're saying here today as far as what has changed and what hasn't changed. And it's Psalm chapter 90, verses 1 and 2, where he says, Lord, you have been our dwelling place in all generations. Before the mountains were brought forth, even from everlasting to everlasting, you are God. God has not changed. His word has not changed. And his spirit in our hearts has not changed. So this little hospice talk today is just to get us thinking about what has changed, and things have, and what hasn't. And I was also thinking about I was in an experience with a certain family, and the gentleman, the husband of the wife who was in our hospice care, said, 6 months ago, I would have never thought this. This is the way change is. It doesn't always come announced. And you may, in your near future, have need of RC Hospice and Palliative Care. I would encourage you to call us 916-858-1440, and ask about our hospice and palliative care services. Life is coming whether you're ready or not. Change is going to happen slowly or immediately.
That's right.
Are you ready?
And I'd like to say that we would love to take care of your loved one. It is our honor and our duty to take well care of them, to take the burden of medical care off of your shoulders so that you can be with them, so you can stand next to them, and to know that you're not alone, that our nurses are ready to stand by, our home health aides, our social workers, our Chaplain Tom, our medical professionals, and all of us. We're just ready to help with anything you need. That's our duty. That's our honor. So please reach out to us.
The Lord bless you and keep you till we see you again.
Amen.
Goodbye.